Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atla Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the big news that the Bitcoin Spot ETF was yesterday approved by the SEC. And now let's look at the details. Basically, today I would like to talk about this. This is the main topic. And don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. So if you don't want to miss a single thing, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you like this kind of content what I'm creating, then simply hit the like button. Highly appreciated. So now let's do it. All right. And for start, let's have a look at the prices. We can see the Bitcoin is up 3%, but, and I'm going to talk about Ethereum pretty soon, 10% up in the last 24 hours. So we're looking at the top gainers. Look at this, Ethereum Classic 48% up. Ethereum name server 43, Sui almost 30% up. These are the top gainers, but look at the others. Many altcoins doing extremely well now. Then among the losers, Akash Network 3% down, Lido, DAO 2% down, BitGet token almost nothing. So today we're having a great day, definitely so far. When we're looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, then we can see that Bitcoin continues to go up, but not that heavily what we thought for the first time. But now let's talk about the details and what kind of prediction we can say. So let's do that one. So first of all, as I just said, the big news that the Bitcoin Spot ETF receives official approval from the SEC. It happened yesterday. Guys, it was crazy. I have watched actually YouTube, many other YouTubers, and many of them were doing live things and waiting for it, waiting around 10 o'clock because it was said probably it's going to happen between 10 and midnight. Oh, sorry, here in Hungary. Over there it was between 4 and 6 p.m. Yeah, that's correct. And the funny thing is that we had so many bad experiences already. Just one day before, on the 9th of January, the fake news on the SEC's official Twitter side that when the approval happened, Bitcoin wasn't moving. Everybody was just waiting. Really? It's now really happening? Or is this fake again? Because funnily, they put it on the SEC's website. But the traffic on it was so big that actually it crashed it. And, it took really time that it was again available. And of course, many sources on Twitter were spreading that, yes, the approval has happened and everything is okay. Nobody trusted it 100% because this is how it usually starts. In social media, someone starts something and then the others just spread the information without double checking it. So the majority was waiting that when it comes back on the website, when we can say it's really official. And I was also just watching the news. It happened just before like 10 o'clock, something like that. Sorry, so it's 4 p.m. Georgia time, I believe. And yeah, it took me like at least 45 minutes or something to figure out that, okay, Now it's official. Now it's really happening. It was exciting and I was exhausted because we all were. It took so many months. It feels like it was on forever. But now it has actually happened. So the approval, all these guys, ARK, 21 shares, Invesco, Galaxy, OneEgg, Wisdom Tree, Fidelity, and so on, BlackRock and the others, all of them get the approval, as it was said before, at once. Actually, everything went as the majority thought it was going to happen, which is strange because, many cases in crypto, you feel something that's going to happen and the opposite happens. And so many fake news were around recently that everybody was like iffy, like, I'm not sure. Of course, we could hear these very bullish, obvious, yes, is it inevitable that's going to happen, but nobody believed it really, to be honest with you. Yeah. So the ETF approval, here comes more than 10 years, basically, after Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss first applied to launch the Winklevoss Bitcoin Trust back in 2013, right? They were the first one 10 years ago. And the SEC had consistently denied all spot Bitcoin ETF requests, citing concerns over potential market manipulation and fraud. However, the SEC was forced to revisit its position after Grayscale won, and that was major. Grayscale won a court case in August last year, 2023, that overturned the SEC's denial of its application to convert its Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into spot Bitcoin ETF. And then they couldn't really say no anymore, and that was the reason why many people said it's a matter of when, not if. And yeah. Finally, it looks like actually it really happened. So we should thank for this a lot to Grayscale. And now all these guys getting bullish. Look, on Twitter or X, doesn't matter how you call it, Franklin Templeton, one of these guys got laser eyes. So now in the future, a major laser eye in the financial world going to be on Bitcoin. And it really has just started. By the way, just to make it a bit bearish, Gary Gensler made a statement after this approval. And, this is really how it goes. He started, yes, the approval has happened, but then he's going on that he kind of was forced, as I just mentioned, because of this Grayscale situation. And he's finishing it, look at this one, with why we approved the listing and trading of certain Bitcoin spot ETP shares today. He says ETP. We did not approve or endorse Bitcoin. Investors should remain cautious about myriad risk associated with Bitcoin and products whose value is tied to crypto. So that is really, to be honest with you, interesting that he might wants to put, hold down the price a little bit of Bitcoin, because this is crazy. Now we have a Bitcoin spot ETF, and the SEC said, yes, it's green light, you can go. And then they're talking about the asset Bitcoin. So that's really, really messy, to be honest with you. But I think we shouldn't care really. It's on, and as I said before, now many investors are going to be on Bitcoin, because when we're looking at the last 10 years, Bitcoin in the last decade was the best performing asset, and now it got an official Bitcoin spot ETF approval. And the trading is going to start today on Thursday, on the 11th of January, and when we're looking at the voting, how it actually happened, 2 out of 5 said actually no to it, and 3 out of 5 said yes. So there is Gary Gensler in the 3 who approved it. As I said, he was kind of forced. That's what he mentioned. And 2 against it are both, these 2 guys are both Democrats. Just keep that in mind. And, now some people saying that, this kind of crash, what people were waiting for, even when the SEC approves the Bitcoin spot ETF, they many have said that it's a sell the news event, and then it's going to crash at least 30%. It's just not happening now. And also, however, I don't see this scenario playing out. In fact, there is a convincing argument to predict Bitcoin will rally another 10% from the current levels above $50,000 before pulling back slightly in the short term. So maybe this is going to happen now. So we continue. And when we're looking at actually Bitcoin price now, we can see that, yes, look, now it's up to 47,000 and above it a little bit. So we started to go up. But what really started to go up is Ethereum. And this is now the interesting thing. After the Bitcoin spot ETF approval, actually just before it, on the 9th of January, it already started to make some moves. But, 10th, on the 10th of January, really, before the approval. Maybe some people knew it. And the reason behind it is that the next crypto spot ETF could be Ethereum spot ETF. And many who would like to be early to the game started now to invest, because what happened to Bitcoin can happen to Ethereum as well. And therefore, the whole Ethereum ecosystem started to move. Look at these guys. He's here, the Ethereum name server is the leader with 50% up. Ethereum Classic, 46%. So many others here. And maybe what just happened to Solana not long ago is happening now to the Ethereum ecosystem. So it's very interesting. And yes, Ethereum could be the next which will get approved maybe in half a year. Who knows? I mean, right now there are no exact dates about it, but there are already who applied for it. So yeah, this could be the next one, because it's very important. We have to continue with narratives. Now, this kind of bit, it was very exciting until yesterday. Now it happened. Okay, what's next? And next, it's a very great thing. We're going to have the halving. We're going to have the halving in April. Then maybe an Ethereum spot ETF could be the next. So we do need these kind of things to keep the party, moving on and moving up. All these cryptos, and then sooner or later, of course, another bear market is coming. But now we shouldn't really talk about it, because we are in the bull market. This is no question when we're looking at the prices. A lot of positive things happening around crypto, and now we should really enjoy the ride. When we should be bearish, that's the bear market, and be cautious at the end of the bull market. But right now, we're doing well. Yes, there are going to be pullbacks. That's okay, but it's great to buy the dip. Not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, and then just keep going. Yeah. All right, guys. So it was a really historical day yesterday in Bitcoin's history. Seriously. Kind of after 15 years, Bitcoin become a Bitcoin spot ETF in the United States. And if you don't want to miss any important information, then simply, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom. Every single day I'm making you videos, longer videos, shorter videos to keep you up to date. So if you don't want to miss it, you would like to stay up to date, as I said, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the like button. That's highly appreciated. If you really like the content what I'm creating, it really it's a great feedback for me, and also helps the channel as well. See you in the next one. Have a good one.